So this last year, I think Matthew and I really saw what we perceived as a growth curve happen about midway through the season. This, like the 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, that like that little age profile there made it so many of these teams saw some exponential developmental growth, where the first half of the season, maybe they were kind of like figuring it out, and then they started really like getting better as players. Does that feel right to you?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how long these teams had preseasons and how much of the squad they have all together. That can impact it as well. The player fitness, the player just being around each other, how often the squad changes. That would be interesting to see what I guess their training roster look like at the start of the season compared to midway through. So I think there's a factor of that. The fitness level of guys getting into and being able to execute, I think, is a factor as well as the season goes on. And also just getting more comfortable in it. I'm sure it's very difficult when you go in as a young pro to a club, and that those first 2-3 weeks are difficult. I don't want to make a mistake. I've got to try and get in the team. And then by the time they get to June, July, I'm a player, I know what to do.
Do you think there's an opportunity for us? And I think that the answer to this is yes, but maybe it's not based on what you said. But do you think there's an opportunity for us to get a handful of those players every year that have a chance to like really grow during the season, like kind of give us a push? Maybe they're like bench players at the beginning of the season, and then by the end of the season, they've pushed a starter out because of their growth curve.
Yeah, definitely.